I thought I probably should say something because of the passing of Eddie Van Halen. He was a real inspiration to all the guitar players on the planet, really. An innovator, someone who turned the instrument into something that it wasn't before. Even though I'm not sure he was the first guy to do the tapping thing, but he certainly took it into a realm that no one else had. And he was a genuinely nice guy. So I'm sorry to hear that he's passed. Certainly opened my eyes to a different way of trying to play guitar. We're back in stage 3 lockdown here, so I'll be doing more of the music videos coming up. In keeping with that, today's video is about music, and it is sponsored by Distrokid. I'll talk to you about them a little bit later on in the video. There's some really good stuff that they're doing now that makes it easy for all musicians to separate their monies. Anyway, I'll get to that in a little bit. So this whole thing this year has been really, the whole thing has been really annoying, and it's been really hard, and it's been kind of difficult to figure out what to do, you know, with this being locked down for so long and all of that. I'm not feeling bad, but I'm sort of feeling a bit of something, but I'm not sure what it is. But the one thing it has done for me is that has really gotten me off my butt to do some work. Basically, I took all the energy that I was using up gigging, because there's no gigs now, and I filed it in towards the music. And because I needed music for the channel as well, I was kind of inspired to do. So I did it, got the album out because of it all. I mean, I'm really shocked at how much easier it is now to get a record out than it was in years gone by. In the old days, you wouldn't have been able to do this at all. We're living in a situation now where it is actually easy to have an album released, and it makes sense to keep releasing everything you can now. So even if you have stuff, you know, if you did remixes of your songs, or you could do an album of demos even. I really think that's the way forward. Also, because of this, I've had a chance to write some music for some other people, and also to do some collaborations, basically. So I find it inspiring in the way that when you've got nothing to do during the day and you've got all this music sitting there, it's great fun to go try and mix something that you recorded years ago, or even something that you just recorded. Quite a good thing for me anyway to do this, and I'm sure it would be a very good thing for you guys to do as well. So any old songs you have or anything, try to remix them, try and put them out. It costs nothing really to do it these days, and also, of course, with the fact that you can collaborate with friends, or even me for that matter, it makes the whole thing really worthwhile. So apparently 70% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. Please, guys, go down below, hit all the smashers. Don't forget to ring the bell. By the end of December, there should be a 3rd album out, all in 1 year for me, which is pretty darn good. I started out at the beginning of the year with my album Auris Theatrum, which is kind of the culmination of the last few years worth of work, and also music from the channel here.
This is Sonny Greenwich Jr. This is River of Tears. Great, Sonny. That's like very Bond-esque there. Really great job on that. Excellent production. Wow. That was excellent.
The second album this year was an album that myself and Alan Baculus did way back in the day, and was finally released after God knows how many years, 24 years or something like that.
Pigs and giblets walk the corridor, swollen livers, fat bottom matadors. They try to tell me to rehearse my faces. That's hard to do when I know what the case is.
The third album is as yet untitled, but myself and Johnny from Boot Sauce and Brian Hennessy on bass are recording that album. I've been using Distrokid to release all these records to iTunes and Spotify and the rest. I've been using them for years at this point. Get my songs out, get them like everywhere. And actually the last song, Sometimes a Smile, is doing really well, and thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. But they have this amazing feature called Teams, which allows you to separate the money for the albums. For instance, the album with myself and Alan Baculus, I was able to just put the teams together, and I don't actually even have to look at where the money goes. Automatically gets split up. He gets paid, so I don't have to worry about him getting money from any of the sales or streams that the album has. So to give you a little bit more information about Distrokid streams, you can add unlimited collaborators to any track. You can change the splits at any time. You can add or remove collaborators at any time. You can go back in time and see any previous splits. For privacy, collaborators can only see the percentages that they get. They can't see any other collaborators, who they are, or what percentages they are getting. If your collaborators don't already have a Distrokid account, they'll be able to create a new one just for $10. Great, half price. The release won't be delayed. If a collaborator is slow to sign up, the money will just be held until they join. If a collaborator never joins, you can easily cancel their invite and reallocate the money elsewhere, or just take it yourself. And as always, Distrokid never takes a cut. You and your collaborators get 100% of the earnings. Fantastic. That sounds like a good deal to me. Now, also have a link down below in the show more, which will get you 7% off your first year's membership. Even if you just want to join Distrokid to release your own stuff, there are 3 tiers available to you straight away. The $19.99, there's the musician tier, the musician plus, which is $35.99 a year. And then if you want to start your own label, then that starts at $79.99. You go to distrokid.com/plan. All the plans are there for you to look at. Also this year, I did a full collaboration with a friend of mine, Ruben Santamarina in Italy. I just wanted to show you what it is that I'm up to these days. You know, with the third album coming out in December, this will be the next single from that album. This song was written probably about 10 years ago. I started recording it about 10 years ago, and I've added bits and bobs and things here and there to it. Well, this is what it is. I'll just show you quickly.
Knowing Jesus and married and seem to subside, the burning and a burning for a rustic kind of pride. Yahoo, Yahoo, Yahoo.
there's just a little taste of some craziness to come. The other thing I wanted to mention and to say is that if anyone is feeling down or having a bad time with this whole stupid situation that's going on, please feel free to email me. My email is in the About section, so you can reach me through there. I had so much fun talking to you guys. Please feel welcome to email me there. The other thing is, if you want to join the Patreon, you have a direct access to me through my Patreon community as well. But don't feel like you have to. This is all just stuff if you have some extra money to spare. And I've got t-shirts and links down below. I've got my Amazon.uk shop as well. Now, the other good thing that's happened recently is that all the links to the individual things down below will now take you to the store that's closest to you. It will take you to the store of whatever country you're in, and it'll give me a small commission, but it costs you absolutely nothing to use them. Thank you so much for coming to join me on this one. Well, I'll see you soon.